Oh, hey, you guys. Are you ready to see a character on screen that embellishes the embodiment of truth, justice, and overall a great guy? You know, the guy that you're always rooting for, that always does the right thing. Yeah, not this guy. It's this guy.
Stop raping, sir!
Let's have some fun. Now that A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is done and over with, I can honestly say that Sir Duncan the Tall is a far better Superman than honestly this freaking guy. Cavill sold better, by the way. So let's jump into A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, and I can tell you all why this is just an awesome freaking show, and that you need to see this. First off, let's start off with a very simple concept here. You want to bring us a hero with very humble beginnings that you just feel connected with, that you feel is just an overall good guy. And you take that good guy, you give him an awesome little companion with a mysterious past, and you put them together, and they're both a little naive to the world and experiencing things for the first time. You take them, you put them on a journey, you have them meet some friends and make some interesting friends across the way. No matter how weird they might be or even a little awesome, you're going to get an awesome show. And what you're going to get is Knights of the Seven Kingdom. So let's jump into Knights of the Seven Kingdom. You have a would-be hedge knight only to find out that he was only serving as a squire to Sir Ireland of Penetry. And once the old man decides to kick the fucking bucket, he is lost in this world, but only knows that he actually wants to do something better. He's meant for more. He wants to do something bigger. Only when Dunk decides to enter a local jousting tournament, he knows that he meets a little companion named Egg, who doesn't know who he is. Why does he look like he's from the Make-A-Wish Foundation? Why does he not understand where he's from? Fuck it, don't think about it. This is where you gotta salute your hat to the sharp writing that automatically flushes these two characters out. They build the chemistry, they build the compassion for each other, and you see that they're great on screen. Now, he needs to hold himself to a certain honestly status before he can even get into the jousting tournament, but because his former master wasn't exactly the world's best person or known asshole, except for his two giant swords, no one really knew who he was. Characters have to think of something, and Dunk does the only thing he knows how to do: be a good person and be at the right place at the right time. The best person to be at Dunk's aid at the right place at the right time comes from an unlikely source. This is Prince Baelor Targaryen, one of the nicest Targaryens that you're ever gonna meet. Unlike his brother Maekar, Prince Baelon honestly remembers Sir Ireland of Penetry and allows Dunk into the tournament. Thank God, he's gonna be around for a long time.
You sure about that?
Fortunately, even though he has a giga chat of a nephew, Prince Aaron, he decides to get a little touchy-feely with Dunk's lady that he has a thing for, and well, he knocks his teeth out, rightfully so. Now things are come to a head when he tells his brother to knock it off, and Egg is secretly an Aegon Targaryen. So how do you pay with your high crimes for fighting a prince and knocking his teeth out? Well, you're going to have to be challenged by a trial by 7, a unique rule that they're going to be using. And honestly, I say this sincerely, this is one of the most simplistic and best combat scenes that you're going to ever see. Nothing fancy, no dragons, no nothing, just sheer grit and will and a bunch of grown men trying to beat the ever-living piss out of each other. And to make things even better, the start of the joust takes off with one of the best ways possible.
Takes the Duncan side.
The final battle is absolutely violent, bloody, and gory, and leaves you waiting to honestly to see who is going to live. Who will die? Is Dunk going to prevail? Is Dunk going to be one of the characters that we believe he's going to be? He had 4 pages written about him, and if you saw my last video, which I greatly appreciate, which will be in the description by the way, yes, he is going to be that good. Does he claim his honor back? Does he win? Is there justice for what was done? These are things you're going to have to find out for yourself. I do not want to spoil this show, but if you read the books, then you know what happens. But everything that you're going to be seeing in this show finishes sensationally, and it leaves you wanting more. It leaves you with a good feeling. It leaves you with the feeling of just walking off into the sunset, realizing just how beautiful this show was, and honestly, a show that we honestly just fucking needed. Compared to House of the Dragon, where you take the budget, you damn near cut it in half. There's no dragons. Yes, there's some action, there's some good character development like we've seen from Hot D, but honestly, this was just a simple form, and honestly, it worked out great, unlike that fucking show. This honestly goes without saying at this point. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is just what happens when you fucking listen to your audience and respect the source material properly. It's amazing what happens when you listen to your audience and you honestly give them what we honestly just fucking want. No pandering, no girl bosses. A simple story about a guy who just wants to do the right thing. No other stupid undertones is needed. Millions of people have now watched the show, and honestly, it's because we fucking love it, and we're just fucking tired of all of Hollywood's nihilistic bullshit. Now, unless Sir Duncan is gonna start eating babies in season 2, I'm gonna be still locked in for this show because it's just fucking awesome. Let me know in the comment section below. Out of Game of Thrones, Hot D, Night of the Seven Kingdoms, what was your favorite? What did you enjoy the most? Yes, and in case no one thought I was going to answer my original question back from the beginning, yes, Sir Duncan is a better hero than Superman was. This guy was honestly just as simple as we honestly needed. It's amazing, honestly, what happens when you put the right people in charge. Unlike James Gunn, who absolutely fucks Superman into oblivion crypto style, you actually get a good hero when you focus, guess what, on the hero. Hollywood thinks that this is a crazy concept, but if you let a hero be a hero, it's gonna work out great. When you have great performances from Dexter and honestly Peter, you're gonna be looking at the chemistry that these guys have. Even though they might not intentionally want to spoil some things, accidents just might happen.
I do know a bit about when Egg's trying to make dragons in the summer hall, and then there's a huge fire. But we know from George.
We don't know if that is exact.
Survives yet.
This goes without saying, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is an absolute win. You will live. You will live. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. If you did enjoy this video, I thank you all so much for watching. And, as always, until we meet again.